What is up, everybody? It is Luke here with the Krill Crew. Thank you for joining, and we're going to be talking Splinterlands today, opening up our end of season chest. I'm so excited. This is the first season I'm probably excited for in a while, because as I said in my latest video before this, was that opening chests weren't that fun unless you got a giant SPS reward, or maybe you scored a pack, or maybe you scored a gold foil legendary, but those were so far and few between that any of the other reward card stuff that you got, it was like, who cares? I already bought these to the level I need them, so I guess like I just rent them out or I sell them for a small amount because everyone else has these already as well. But we got the soulbound cards now. It really feels like I need to actually build up my deck here on my scholar account, also on my main account. So we're gonna have some diamond chests. My main account, let's see, we probably played maybe a little over half of the season in diamond, and the first whatever, maybe 5-6 days in gold. On my scholar account, we were able to get season champion chests, but we did fall back down to gold for I think the first 3 or 4 days, and then played in higher diamond. So this scholar account is going to have a little bit better chest rate. But I think this is going to be a good comparison, although obviously it's still a small sample size, only looking at 2 accounts. It'll give us a good idea, are we printing too many cards? Is this too slow for us? Sorry if my brain isn't working right now. I just woke up. My wife just went out the door to work, and this is my first opportunity to open them, so I'm going to do it anyways. Got my coffee here, so yeah, if I say weird random stuff, blame the lack of sleep. Okay, but before opening the cards, you can see here, this is where our deck is at. There aren't too many leveled up cards. I think this level 5 gold foils, I've noticed, are so much easier to level up because you can still get a fatty stack of them in one diamond chest, but you only need, for instance, 5 of these to hit level 5. So while it's whatever, like what is it, 100 cards or something when they're regular foil, if you get 5 gold foil commons in one chest, guess what? You're instantly to level 5. Obviously, it's probably harder to get that same gold foil card again, but much easier than getting, I guess it's 60 and then trying to go to 100. So we'll see if we are already able to get some of the same gold foil cards again to get them even further. Obviously, my goal now that I'm playing in diamond is that a lot of these cards I haven't made much use of yet, because until you get to gold where you start getting some new abilities, like this protect is great, but when you get protect plus repair, that's going to be a lot more useful when you're playing in diamond. Even if it's not max level to get yourself into diamond and champion, like even just having that gold ability and not taking the hit on those rewards is huge. So you can tell we're pretty far away on our main account. We're missing, let's see how many cards in general we're missing. So these count whether it's regular or gold foil, but I just want like what cards we don't even have to play with yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we don't even have 23 of the cards playable yet on this main account. Our level 5 common is the highest level. Everything else is like level 2, level 2, level 2, level 1 on this guy still. This one again is level 5 because it's gold foil. And everything else is level 1 or 2, I believe. Okay, level 4 gold foil. So yeah, everything else than that, pretty low level. Again, another gold foil. This one with the Marty, I like. The Marty one's kind of fun. It's like the first time in the game I'm actually rooting for my guy to die. I'm like, please die. I want to get extra stats. Kind of makes for some fun scenarios there as well, which I I definitely enjoy that. So that's been a good addition to. So thank you, team. On this account, same kind of thing. Because we have higher chests, I think we're getting some of our regular foils up a little bit more, getting some bigger stacks of cards sooner in the season. So level 3 on some of those. Other than that, level 1. This is my highest summoner so far. Gold foil got it to level 4. We got a level 3, level 2. Yeah, other than that, though, again, like, this bomber, I don't know why I keep getting this bomber. I hate recharge, so it's super annoying. I guess maybe when you get to gold and get the piercing on it, then it's least viable to use, but I feel like in diamond, I'm probably not going to use it unless I get to level 8 and get 3 range, double it with piercing. Then maybe we can talk about it, but this is the card that I'm getting the most of, and it's the card I'll probably never use. So before opening up season chests, what is this guy at? Like 40-ish cards? Not too bad, 43. So let's start with our juicy champ chest. See if we get anything. On the other hand, while I've been getting some good reward card stacks, I have not been getting good SPS amounts this season. So I don't know if that's the trade-off, right? Like, we either get good cards or we get good amounts of SPS. I don't know. Is that how Splinterlands, tricking us into giving us less SPS now? No, I don't think so. I just think I've been unlucky in that department. Okay, opening up one pack to start with. Unfortunately, on a Scarlet account, we don't get any of that, but okay. The orc, I haven't made much use of the orc, but 4 of those. Oh, first gold foil epic, I believe. I think all my gold foils so far have been commons and rares, so that's kind of fun. We got the rust. That's a nice counter to all of the Kelia comps. Oh, legendary coming right off the bat. Whoa, oh, it's a gold foil legendary as well. Wow. I have not made use of the weapons training one yet, so that will be interesting to now play with. So there you go. Obviously it's an interesting feeling because now that it's soulbound, it's like cool. I'm ranking up quicker. But man, a gold foil legendary, previously that would have been at least like a $30 or $40 sale of a card. So yeah, it's still fun though, and I definitely want to try out the weapons training. The Madcap, we got 6 of those guys, 6 rares. Another orc, only 2 in a champ chest for a common card. That feels real bad. Getting a few more gold foils. Fire collar, we got 9 of those. 77 SPS, there we go. We're getting at least some kind of SPS hits now. Some juicy merits coming through in these champ chests. Not the biggest pull. 2 packs though. Ooh, 9 summoners. So this is the other thing, some people have been like, well, these Gladius cards are so strong and busted. Like, especially since I have a level 4 gold foil one on the green Splinter. It's like, well, you can pull Korra. Even with Korra, a level 4 summoner while trying to play in Diamond, like I found maybe one use case for it. Like one time where it actually worked for me. The other times, I feel like these summoners are going to need, again, to at least be a gold level before I really make any use out of them. But we'll see. It's also just harder to level up Gladius cards. Like, my Gladius card levels are so low that those summoners don't do a whole lot for me. So, getting a lot of gold foils in these champ chests, that's kind of nice. 5 more dragon summoners. That's kind of fun. And there we go. Ooh, giant merit pull there. That's an entire Gladius pack. That's kind of fun. Lob Lowland. Only 1 BCX though there. And our last champ chest. Oh, double puppet. So this account that has been playing in mostly diamond pulled season champ chests. Let's see if we can even level up any of these cards. These will be now a level 4. So again, regular foil cards are a lot harder to level up, but it looks like we're going to get at least 1 card here to level 4. The thing is, everyone's like, oh, we're handing out these cards so fast. But if you think about it from the perspective of you're playing in Diamond and Champion with the potential to get max level cards and use them, yeah, we burn through the first 4 levels pretty quickly with this card in 1 season. But think about it. With all these card options, let's say we get another 30 of these cards next season. Well, the curve is so steep. That means next season we only get it from level 4 to level 5. Level 5 to level 6 wouldn't even happen with another 30 cards. So like really realistically, even if we got 30 BCX of this card again, which I don't think will happen. Maybe we'll get 30 BCX of a completely different card. But even if we did, you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons until it's level 7, right? So you're talking about 2.5 months before maybe this card becomes really useful to you. That's a lot. That's a lot to really make that push into diamond, or that's not even diamond level. It's still a gold card level. It's just a higher gold card level. Other than that, we're going to get maybe a couple more cards to level 3. Like it's again, it's really fun to build these up, but it's going to be hard for the team to balance. How do you balance getting enough cards for Diamond Champion, but also not like progressing the low levels too much or letting the bots farm some of these cards too much? Maybe that could be a danger or consideration that I know we talked about on one of the podcast streams earlier a week or two ago. I can't remember now. As we were hanging out with Rogue and the boys. But so far, some decent pulls. I'm not seeing like any crazy leveled up cards. I was wondering if we're going to pull like maybe in a champ chest we're going to get like a huge 20 to 30 BCX on one pull or something crazy like that. 9 of these summoners is great, but again, if you're not pulling gold foils, it's still going to be quite a bit of time. Let's see. We got 9 BCX of this guy, and what is it? 115 for max level summoner. So you're talking what? At least 10 seasons until you have like a level 7 summoner. Sorry, it looked like that was spazzing out there. So yeah, you'd need about 10 seasons to just hit level 7. So, whoo, this is gonna take some time, guys, which is fun. Like I feel like I'm working towards something, but it does feel a little bit rough to not be able to use some of these cards until I level them up. Like, I don't think I've used. What cards have I even used on this Scholar account? Now the Scholar account has a ton of all the Chaos Legion cards maxed out. So, between the Chaos Legion cards and the other reward cards, I have plenty of cards to choose from. So that's part of it. I have used this one with the immunity and the high shield. That's a good like sneak attack block or poison rule set. Possessed Puppet. We're gonna get that to level 3, which I don't even think I had that on this account. So at least from our end of season chest, we can go instantly to level 3. Again, not really a card that I see myself using though. Maybe you can make an argument when you get cripple if there's like a all monsters have sneak attack or opportunity or something. But until you get like 4 damage or something like that in diamond, it's probably not gonna be too useful. Other than that, I see we'll get the Ravenhood Warden up to level 2. But yeah, I mean, I was expecting, honestly, potentially a little bit more, at least with the champ chests, to pull some higher BCX amounts. To be fair, we did with, like, if you're considering a gold foil legendary, like, I'm not going to combine this, but that would put us 1 card away from being max level. So again, gold foil, that's pretty strong, right? Like I could just instantly, get 1 more and then I'm set on the legendary. So that's kind of nice. I guess I can't complain about that. But yeah, I'm going to be very curious to hear from you guys as well and hear, what you guys are thinking about these soulbound cards. Again, the economy side of thing, the arguments about bots farming these cards, all that will be interesting to see how they play out. But overall, again, I'm just having more fun trying to progress through this game. It feels a lot more gamified, if that makes sense. Is that a word, gamified? Yeah, it's a word. Sure, it's a word. So we're 4 cards away from the Orc. That looks like it's going to be it. So this account in general, even after 1 season, all of my daily chests, of all the season chests, we are still Missing 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Anyone else? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So still 16. Just not even having one BCX of the card. So you might be thinking again, hey, we hit level 4 or level 5 on this one card. Well, who's to say we even get these cards next season? What if it's one of these 16 cards that we didn't even get a single BCX of? So I feel like potentially if you're playing in Diamond and Champ, based on these results, again, this is just a one sample size, this is making me think that we're possibly 3 to 4 months out from most of these cards being at a meaningful level. Now, if you're in, playing more into gold and silver, then maybe you're closer, but at the same time, those levels, I'd be interested to see and hear from you guys. If you're playing and getting silver chests or gold chests all the time, then like, how many BCX per, opening are you getting? Are you anywhere close to getting even a silver level card, right? So it's going to make for some interesting scenarios, but I think that's fine. Like they said, they want these reward cards to really be printed for the next year or so, or even to like the Rebellion set, maybe 2 years out, something like that, right? So at the same time, while it feels bad that like I'm not going to be using these cards up in Diamond for probably a good chunk of time, it's also something I get to work towards, right? Like if I got all these cards max leveled out in 1 month, then we're going to have the same problem where I'm just have nothing to do, right? I'm just collecting cards for the sake of collecting cards, or I don't even think you can burn them, right? Yeah, they're locked for now, so you couldn't even burn them. So that's gonna be interesting. That's the higher ranked account here. So let's now move to our owned account, I guess, and see what we get playing in this season. Half gold, half diamond. Let's just say. I think it's probably more like 60% diamond, but I think we're able to earn, what was it, like 48 or something diamond chests. Obviously, we didn't max out diamond rating. Just kind of sneaking into diamond and staying in diamond on this account and calling it good. I'm not trying to buy or purchase to get into champ. It'd be nice if this thing actually loads up the chests. Maybe no, don't go into maintenance. 30 minutes, just load our chests. I want to be able to open them, please. That would be a bummer that all this time I've been waiting for my own account to open up the chests and doesn't work. No. All right, who else is playing Splinterlands right now trying to open up chests? It's just everyone stop right now. Everyone stop so that I can open up my chests. That's how this works, right? While that waits, hopefully it works this time. We can at least go. Yeah, we got a crushing amount of merits in our champ chest here on my scholar account. So I'm gonna get 2 packs right off the bat. I don't know if it's even gonna let us open that. So that's gonna be a little bit of a bummer if we can't open up our own. But maybe we'll just make this into 2 videos. Part 1, part 2. I don't know, guys. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely liking some of these cards so far. Okay, so let me buy these packs. I don't know why. Maybe it's just everyone's trying to open up chests right now, and it's struggling here. Come on, guys. Come on. You can do it. We'll give it another shot maybe, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I wonder if it maybe even opened them without my permission. It just... Yeah, okay, so maybe it's the fact that just opening things right now is just way too far behind. Now, let's see if it actually just opened it up for us on Splinter Share. Sometimes it does that where it's like, oh, you didn't actually get to see what you opened. No, we're still on daily focus. So we can see some of our daily focus while we wait. Just talk through that. So this is 8 diamond chests. I don't know how this is calculating value now. Is this just potion plus SPS value? Because there's no soulbound value, or unless they're counting like the potential DEC burn like a year or two from now. I will say, even at level 1, I'm very glad to have the clockwork now. The speed on that is very nice. I've had a use case for that. Again, the Marty is nice, even if it's a low level. Like, the interesting thing about this card that I've thought about is like, I almost don't want to level up this card because it gets a little bit more HP, and it's kind of nice having it at low HP so that, you know, you can kind of have their monsters hit you with the opportunity attacks. So purposely throw this out there knowing it's going to die in one hit, and then, you know, you get the buff stats on either side. Delay in processing the transaction. So we'll give it one more try, but let's just go in and look at our cards for now. Let's see if there's any other ones I can think of that I've actually used. I could potentially use this Marty one, but I haven't used the fire deck as much, and with the other Marty card being that neutral, it doesn't really feel like there's much point. Swamp Spitter, I feel like it's going to be a really good card when I feel like did I just get more cards? I feel like it just opened up my season chest because I don't remember having this many. Yeah. We're about to find out. I think it just opened it for me. But Swamp Spitter, this one I could definitely see being really good and useful for Kelia. Getting the armor repair in scenarios. You know, we already have. I'm honestly shocked that they put this card in the water deck. I'm going to see how I feel about it once I have it leveled up more. It is a little bit higher mana of 7. But you already have 2 armor repairs in the water team at higher levels. Now you're adding a third. I'm like, adding a third plus you get the triage. And it's like, dude, how are you supposed to ever beat water now? Besides if you have, you know, maybe Immortalis and you're getting the instant shatter on everything. But other than that, I'm like, is water just going to be unbeatable now? Oh, man. So it's not showing on Splintershare that I got my season rewards, but I feel like I don't remember having this amount of BCX. So I don't know what's going on. We'll try one more time and see. If not, oh well. We'll just end the video there. But other than that, I haven't used the double strike really at all. I haven't found use for this guy. This one, because it's level 5 and I now have 2 magic damage on it, it's fine. You know, especially if you have like a magic only thing, and it's nice to get some scatter shot maybe onto the back and lifesteal up till the last moment. I feel like when I'm renting obsidian, because I actually don't own obsidian right now, it's good because then it gets 3 magic. Until then, I feel like with its 1 magic, it's really not that useful. The affliction is nice, but with the scatter shot, I don't like. The thing about affliction is like typically you want to land it on the tank or their, you know, backline taunt member, because they're trying to triage it up. I guess it's kind of nice just to like randomly hit a person that might be triaging up in the background, if they have a taunt in the front or something like that. But I don't know. It's fine. I've used it a couple times here or there. This one leveled up with the Enrage and Retaliate. I could see using, although I feel like without having any type of tank heal or void or shield, it's just so vulnerable that maybe if you have a taunt in the back, which potentially could be good, I don't feel like I'm going to be using it all too often. Death cards, I'm really not that impressed by. I feel like maybe if I level them up, I'll have more appreciation. This one, actually, I take that back. This one, I'll find use case, especially when we get Inspire and Protect. Because one of the things I feel like Death always struggles with is it doesn't have the armor that it needs. So that I could see having a good use case. I could see Wily having a decent use case once it gets some higher speed and phase. If you're using the new summoner that gives you dodge on top of that as well. Which I am not having at this moment. Other than that, let's see. Again, not a huge fan of the recharge. Am a fan of the Marty and of the speed. But other than that, I haven't had, again, the cards to really play with. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm curious to hear from you guys. What are your favorite cards so far? Anything that you're really hoping that you guys get in your season chests? For me, I think it's going to be an interesting strategy where I've mostly just been, like, I only own 2 summoners right now, Kelia and Quicks. So I've been renting usually a 3rd or a 4th summoner just to rank up a little bit higher, even if it's like a cheap, 3 mana untamed summoner or something like that. So part of me hopes that over time I can build some of these summoners up to at least a gold level so that, yeah, maybe I'm not winning the game as often with some of these newer summoners, but at least I have the option to play something instead of just hitting the surrender. Oh, I only have a level 1 summoner, so I'm just going to FF anyways. That's my hope, is that over time it's going to make my deck more competitive. But for now, obviously, as I said, like, that's probably still, 3, 4, 5 months down the road. Maybe if I'm just targeting the silver level, or sorry, gold level, then we're gonna get some of these summoners a little bit quicker. But as you can tell, I'm not even near a gold level right now. So anyways, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to open up those chests for now. So it looks like there's some stuff going on. I can't tell if it already opened them up for me. But at least we got the sample size on our first guy, our first account. And you can kind of see what we got over the season of play on our main account. So that's going to be it for this video. Maybe I'll upload another video if it gets working, or we can just talk about season rewards on your season rewards and let me know what you guys got. So for now, Krill Crew, much love. We'll open up this Gladius chest or packs because at least that is working. I don't know why that is working, but I can't open up my season chests. Okay, so they did get opened. I guess this is what we got. Let's see if it's showing on Splinter Share. For whatever reason, it's not syncing up with Splinter Share, so we can't even see what we got. It does seem kind of sus, though, because I am a little bit, like, wondering, like, how did we miss out on all these other cards, and we're mostly only getting the same cards again? So that is a little strange to me. I noticed we did get some gold foils here. So this actually might be our highest leveled card now, level 5, with 2 more BCX to go. Even though I said I was going to keep this lower, might as well level it up, whatever. I think, what does he get? He gets net level 5. So that would be nice, actually, if we can get 2 more BCX of him. I'm actually surprised that there's so many cards that we still don't have. Like, I don't think I got hardly any new cards. I can't remember. This one might be a new pull. But we're still probably at 20 cards just that we don't even have a single BCX of. Other than that, like, this guy's probably going to be, 1 card away from level 4. So, again, gold foil is so much easier to level up. Other than that, this guy's going to get to level 3, almost 4. I don't know. Like, this is interesting that we didn't get hardly any of these other cards that we didn't have already. Like, I feel like we got mostly BCX of the same cards that we already had. So, I don't know if that's intentional. Splinterlands is, like, feeding us the same cards to feel like we're leveling up a little bit quicker. I doubt it, but who knows? Anyways, a little bit of a bum we couldn't actually open up those chests. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's okay. Everyone's probably trying to open them at the same time. This video's already gone way too long. But thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to read the comments of the last video in this one because we already went so long talking about Soulbound rewards. So maybe I'll just do a little video later on and we can just read through the comments of both videos. For now, much love. Peace out. Salamat. Thank you. Gracias for tuning in. It's been fun, Krill Crew. Hope you guys got some good rewards as well. And I'll see you guys next time or on the Balthazar videos. So for now,